language learning, productivity, and how taking a bit longer can actually be more productive and faster in the long term for learning another language. So, many of us want to learn quickly. We want to be able to get fluent. We want all of these things, but then when it comes to actually like getting down and doing it, that's sometimes where that disconnect is. And well, the thing is that with this strategy, with essentially studying little bit over an extended period of time, you will achieve fluency and a higher level of fluency than if you were to, say, go intensively working and studying for a month or 2 months and then just like drop off the face of the language planet. You're gonna learn a bit more. So if you are studying, if your goal is to achieve fluency, to really learn your language, the biggest thing to understand right away is that learning another language is not something that you just decide to do and finish. It is something that you add on to your personality. It is something that you become. You imbue that language, that culture, that history, that all of those aspects of that language, and that is something that a lot of people out there don't seem to quite get language learning and why they struggle so much, because it's kind of like going to the gym, right? It's kind of like those of us who want to get in shape and we're like, bam, I'm gonna get a gym membership, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go and do it for like a month or two and then like kind of stop going in. It's kind of like that. And with language learning, the same thing happens. People start and they're like, all right, I'm gonna learn this language, I'm gonna do all these things, and then they either get frustrated because they're not seeing results right away. You're not gonna see results right away, and that's just the way that it is. Anything worth doing takes time, it takes energy, it takes effort, and it doesn't happen immediately. So you're not going to see results immediately. You are going to see tremendous results within several months, within a year, within 2 years. You are going to achieve fluency. And not, sorry, you're not going to achieve fluency maybe within 2 years, but you are going to see results within 2 years, and or less than that. Like, I'd say 6 months. 6 months is like the golden time frame for seeing results. And of course, even at the beginning stages, you see a little bit, like, you know, first couple months, but 6 months is like where you can see, okay, I was here, now I'm here. And that comes with consistent practice. Now, consistent practice does not mean that every single day you're like drill every single day. What it does mean is that you are consistent in that you are in this for the long term. You are practicing every week. You can practice every day if that's your strategy, to do like 15 minutes, 30 minutes each day to start. That could be good to get started. What consistency really means is that you have a long-term plan and you are making short-term goals and completing those short-term goals to achieve that. So one example of this is you are taking classes, like university classes, for example, and you have this set, like, okay, year 1, I'm going to do these classes, this is my consistency, I'm building upon this. It is not enough alone just to do these classes. You gotta do your work, your studying, your own practice, but that is a way that you can keep yourself accountable for making consistent progress. And then the next year, and the next year, and the next year, if you're in some kind of program, that's a way, okay? And another way is if you are an independent learner, don't have time to do classes like that, working with a tutor, keeping yourself accountable. Say, okay, every week, on this date, I meet with my tutor. You have to do your own work as well. It's not enough just to meet 1 hour a week. That's not going to get you there. But what it will do is it will keep you accountable for practicing by knowing, okay, every week I have to go to this class. And I know that I have to do my own practice as well. I know that I need to study. I know that I need to do my work. I know that I need to do my reading, writing, speaking, listening, practice, and vocabulary, grammar, all that. But I also know that some weeks are going to be more productive than others. Some weeks, once in a while, I might need a week off. And that's okay. But I take that week off and then I get right back in it and I keep going for my consistency. And in that week off, if you can, continue your classes just to keep it there in your mind, keep it fresh. And that still counts as consistency because you are continuing to use that language. You're not necessarily going to make progress that week, but what you are going to do is maintain your skills. So consistency is moving toward your goal at relatively the same rate, along that line, an average rate. An average, approximately the same rate, I guess. And moving toward that goal, you're going to, sometimes you're going to go down a little bit, sometimes you're going to not be as productive. You're going to be a little bit more productive, a little less, a little more, maybe a little more, a little more, a little more. You might have like a dip, but you're going to be consistently moving toward that goal. And that is consistency. Difficult to describe without using the word consistency, consistently, but you get the idea. That is consistency. Doesn't mean you have to do it every single day. You have to do it in a very specific way. You find a way that you know you can make progress and you commit to doing it in that way. You learn as you go. You add in pieces, strategies, learn from different people, customize your learning style, routine as you go. And you do that forever. You do that until you die. You keep going and going and going, or until you get where you want, and then you kind of, can take it a little easy, go for maintenance. But you do that until you get what you want. You keep adjusting, and you just keep doing it until you're happy with it. You get happy with it, and then you're like, oh, I want to progress a little more, and then you adjust some more, and you keep going. So that is consistency and language learning, and how you can really, really learn a language well. Alright, I'll see you guys back here next time. Bye, guys.